What's up, guys? I'm AUSSIE METALHEAD. I'm doing 150 classic albums by the end of the year. I'm also doing a bunch of Patreon requests, and Bladee isn't on my classic albums list, but he is requested a decent amount on my Patreon, and I quite like him. I listened to Glue. It was the first project that I listened to. Two people requested Bladee, and I decided to go with the oldest one, because I want to kind of hear where cloud rap sort of started, and he was at the forefront of that. Because when I was growing up, I listened to mostly new metal and metalcore stuff like the Bring Me the Horizon, Linkin Park, but the other side was the emo rap stuff, where I listened to like Lil Peep in 2016 and stuff like that. So biting off a bit of that emo rap mixed with cloud rap stuff. So I was kind of curious about that. Now seeing that Bladee here seems to be doing Rage, I find that kind of interesting. And then especially considering how long this album is, I'm kind of coming into it open-minded, but a tiny bit worried because most of the projects that I've heard from the underground that are Rage, they are short. They're like condensed, like 30 minutes long, 20 minutes long. And I feel like it works with the type of sounds that they're doing. This really abrasive sound that you're getting into. Where Bladee, if he is going to go to the Rage aesthetic, instead of like the more chill cloud rap vibes, how is it going to last for an hour? I do think that Bladee probably does have the ability to do it because he has the versatility. He's already done the slower tracks from like the Glue era. So if he's able to like pull off Rage stuff decently well, like that juxtaposition could lean to an hour. But seeing that the fact that this is 30 tracks long has me a tiny bit worried. But I did really like Blade's prior stuff, so I'm gonna be open-minded, and I think it could work out. I could see how it could work out. Yeah, let's start.
Wake up, filthy.
Not many brain cells left, but I'm ready for play this game like chess. Swing for it in the sticks reverse. Getting worse. Every chance I get, kill every chance I get. Just to impress, oh yeah. Real in the flesh, oh yeah. Axe in the backpack, I get so old, I got embarrassed to be even here, you know. I'm losing feeling here, you know. Still
I might
lonely here,
rate this. I'd usually not rate this sort of stuff, but huh. It feels like a proper song. Ooh. If this track, I'll pause it just before it transitions, my transition into a cloud rap song. But I feel like that track actually delved into multiple different styles. And I found that interesting because it could kind of be used as maybe a bit of a litmus test of what the rest of this project is going to sound like. Because you have a bit of that Rage stuff, you have his vocals, and then you have this cloud rap sort of stuff. I think I feel like the way his vocals are, because they lean more into like that cloud rap, emo rap sort of vibe, I could see the Rage working really well with it, because I think it does on this track. Like this, I feel like you could really delve into a more depressing sort of area when it comes to Rage here, because you have these vocals that are a bit like muted and stuff like that, and the Rage distortion effects could be used as like this disorientating, like derealization sort of beat, and that intrigues me. That it definitely intrigues me, and I think this is quite pretty good. If you haven't watched one of my videos before, I do ratings on the side. These are first listens. They're subject to change. I listen to these projects multiple times over before I post them to my Discord, where you can chat to me about my ratings. I'm always active in there. And I posted to my album of the year with a written review, where you can see all of my ratings. Started this channel a bit over a year ago. It's February in 2026. And yeah, I started about a year ago. I listened to maybe 20 albums my entire life. I wanted to delve into a lot of the classics, and then I found the Rage community and underground community, and that kind of took me under their wing. But yeah, I started this channel to listen to like Nevermind for the first time, that sort of thing. So I'm going to keep doing that alongside the underground Rage stuff, mixed with Bladee, whatever. I'm happy to do any requests, because on my Patreon, it's $5 a month. You can request there an album, 50 minutes or less. $8 is 90 minutes or less, or you can pick from the classic albums list of about 360 albums that I have listed that I want to listen to for the first time. And my average rating is about a 6 out of 10. I think that's solely because I listen to more good music than bad. Like, people are requesting Cold Visions by Bladee. They're not going to be requesting his worst mixtape, whatever that is. But if you look at my, like, bell curve rating, that sort of thing, it kind of is, like, a normal bell curve. And I think spiritually I'm a 5 out of 10 average. Because I think if something's a 5.1, I genuinely think it's above average. So, yeah. In saying all of that, I think this is, like, a 6.5, 7. I'll lean to 7 now. And I'll re-listen. It might go down a tiny bit, but I like all of like the ideas coming in here, even though it's just like a 1 minute snippet.
I'm working on dying.
Can't seem to get it right.
There's a bit of like an Oz hip hop vibe to his voice here.
Must be nice. 30 SDs pack backpack. Blood money in the trash bag. I bought 1,000 Smurfs on eBay. I was on shrooms, needless to say. On rain, can't stop the rain. Having traumatic flashbacks.
Wait, what country is Blade from? I've never found out. Oh, that sounds really nice. Swedish? I had no idea.
So it's the sun, we've been in that. Put it in the trash, we've been in that. Let's leave it at that. Step out in first and back. Countless stars to fingers. 3 stars, feeling lingers. G-Shock, my wrist is SB. We call like Christmas. Catch up with us, can't catch me. Sleep is
now I'm not noticing the Swedish accent's kind of funny. I like it.
I'm waiting for disaster or something else bad to happen. I'm in this beauty pageant and everybody's laughing. Rolling plain right from my wrist. Ever since that I got rich, everyone wants to know me. Montana, I feel like Tony Pony. When he was in that club, he was sitting all fucked up. Just before the shootout, let's talk the ones I am the order.
Does he do his own production?
To madness to send back. I came back from a heart attack. We're equal, let's pretend that.
Filthy. I feel like I saw Filthy before. On his Blue album, maybe.
Pressing clinging to my back. Sharp as claws on his hands. I'm infected from its scratch. I feel sick and I feel sad. I felt frustration on my ass. They won't let up on me, man. Not even a moment. I need something.
Ooh, I like the crash sound. I've been hearing a decent amount of it, and obviously, like, most importantly, like on Revenge Seekers, it happens a lot. I like the sound effects.
Working on dying too. Thought I was lying, it's true. I'm stuck in this glue. I'm the one that's sick, but bless you. Do your X'd out, your excuse. No. 3 stars, shock my wrist, SB, we go like Christmas. Next one.
Well, it sounds like a 7.5. Like, I think it's a pretty good to great track. Like the production. Well, I'll pause it because I'm assuming it's going to all transition decently well to each other. Yeah, the vocals, I like the vocals. I saw that on some reviews, like cursory glance of like mutuals that I have an album of the year. If they rated it low, it was based off of Blade's vocals, but it's like I kind of fuck with it. Like odd vocals is kind of a part of the game. Sorry about my shit. One sec. Yeah, chair was being weird. But anyway, yeah. The vocals, they don't bother me. Like I'm used to more esoteric vocals, especially coming from like metalcore and stuff like that. You're gonna get a bit odd stuff. Like I even like the MySpace sort of shit from like I Set My Friends on Fire, where and like the guttural screams. It's like you're kind of more used to having a bit more odd sounds. And then especially when you listen to a shit ton of like SoundCloud rap from the mid 2010s from random fucking emo rap artists, they're going to put some like weird vocal inflections on them to try and convey emotion. So I'm not really bothered by Blade's Swedish accent and emo rap sensibilities. So if I look past that, like the production is really sick. I like his voice. And there's like really neat usage of like sound effects and stuff. Like you have like the glass crashing that like ended up being used on like Revenge Seekers of 25, or you have the ambulance sounds and stuff like that. And they're not like, they don't feel like stock standard sounds. They sound very clear, like they're recorded well, that sort of thing. Kind of fucks. I like it. Like this is just Young Sherman. I'm not sure if I know him.
Every night I get that cold, bitch, like when you think your phone's bitch, like falling, but there's no limit. Like a hood with a hole in it, so where this one golden. Counted me out for no reason, then show me a hide during the prohibition. White armor going high speed. I'm in Miami doing Tai Chi. I'm in the forest with a high priest. Off white night like a high beat. Did me like a nice
I really like the bass here.
like a live
It's
stream.
more like a
Shit
pretty
besides
fun
me,
sort
I mean,
of
it's not a
rage.
heist. To the window on my life, so much that I look out of it. Keep your pedestal and price. I wanna get in the fight.
Which I like, because it feels like a more consistent sound to be able to do.
To be honest, I don't love it. Run into it, running. What if I never make it back from this dumb panic attack? Your TV sliding in a hell cap, I'm big for first July. When I die, they gon' make a park bench saying this very sad. Me and your Sherman going rehab, this shit is very sad. Me and your Sherman man this beast, man, this shit is very rad. Me and your Sherman at the gym, working out and getting fat. I never will see you again, and I hope you understand. Crashing doesn't like a wave of a castle's made of sand. What if I never make it back from this dumb panic attack? Your TV sliding in a hell cap, I'm big professional. When I die, they gon' make a park bench saying this where you sad. Me and your Sherman going rehab, this shit is very sad. Me and your Sherman man this beast, man, this shit is very rad. Me and your Sherman at the gym, working out and getting tired. I never will see you again, and I hope you understand. Crashing doesn't like a wave of a castle's medicine.
I think it's a pretty great track. This might be an, again, really nice sound effects quality. Also, this might sound like a weird sort of thing, but I feel like his accent adds like a unique layer to it, because when I'm listening to like more other, like most other emo rap sort of stuff, it comes from like a more American context, right? Most of them come from America. And their vocals, they're a lot more subdued. It's and that sort of thing. Like English is their first language. I find it's a dicey territory, but I find it interesting, and I like the fact, I know Sweden basically has English as a first language, like most of them know it fluently, that sort of thing. But having his accent, that sort of thing, it provides a different like cultural aesthetic with how they display their emotions, and there's like it's like a more on display sort of sound when it comes to how he conveys it, which gives it a different level of depth for me of like how rough it is. Like his voice is a lot more vocal present than if you go to like a Lil Peep track on like Gym Class or something like that. Gym Class is very subdued, and then he goes into a bit of an explosion, but it comes from like a deeper space where like Bladee has this more like higher pitch Swedish accent, and it forces the songs and like the sounds to just have a different flavor to it that I really appreciate. I like it. And it gives it a unique air to the like emotions and despair that he's and like not necessarily despair, but like it feel like the way he sings it feels like the emotions are more urgent that he needs to get out, and I think that's really cool. Wait, is it all produced by the same person? Let me check. It sounds sick.
Full vision.
Different people. That's cool. Young Sherman popping off, bro. Ooh, I really like this.
Be close to me. I never lie, I never wanna see you cry. I'd rather die. I fantasize, I flatline. I never wanna see you cry. I'd rather die. I flatline. I wake up.
His vocals are really interesting, yeah.
Awake to hit them back by my bedside. Good night and goodbye. Till next time. The monitor reads a flat line.
Full vision.
Saboteur what I do to you.
It's saboteur, I find a way to sabotage everything between me and you. It's saboteur, it's saboteur. Whoa.
I'm so embarrassed. It's fucking disgusting. Fuck.
It's saboteur, it's saboteur.
My flat is catching up and I can't keep running.
I live my life disgusting. I choose to wave suffering. And then when I'm crashing, and the way is crash. Hate that today is sunny. Hate that the next is coming. I don't want you to see me. Want us to be one. Cold visions, bad feeling. Cold visions, so distant, lonely, so distant. Dark feelings, dark feelings, dark feelings, dark feelings, dark feelings, dark feelings. Bad feelings, cold vision, bad feelings, so distant, lonely, so distant. I never wanna see you cry. I'd rather die. I flatline. I wake up.
That sounds like a 7.5. I think I like it more than Blood Rainer or something. I think that's what it's called. The production's really nice here, and I do like the emotion that they're going for here quite a bit. I just think that like the flatline repetitive phrase, it doesn't get me too much, and that's the only reason that I don't think it's all like an 8 on the same level, because I think the production is really good. Seeing like Young Sherman production here on both tracks, I feel like I definitely fuck with his production, with their production quite a lot. Yeah. Young Lee.
Yo, bro. I'm at the spot, man. I just
Oh, this is more like typical, I feel.
1 second, I'll be there 1 second.
One second, get into my car. 2 seconds, I pull the start. 3 seconds, I feel the rush. 4 seconds for it to start. 5 seconds, I'm in my bag. We take off.
The beat has like a nice rage fucking distorted bass to it, but I'm not a massive fan of the vocals at this point.
You can't record when I'm in the door, we in the spot, so take a seat. A second here, a second there, I'm in my bag, just everywhere. It don't take much, I feel the rush. Headphones on and leave me be. 1 second, only got 1 second. Now I'm in my bag, standing on the couch, trickless.
I think it's like only the production that is eliciting like positive feelings from me here. Everything else is like, it doesn't speak to me. It's a pretty nice rage production.
I'm in my bag, 1 second, then I'm back. 1 second, then I'm back in the darkness. I'm in my bag, 1 second, then I'm back. 1 second, then I'm back in the darkness. 1 second in my bag, 1 second in my bag, 1 second.
Ooh, I think this is the first, like one of the only tracks. I think maybe Glue had like one track that I actually kind of just don't like, because like the production is cool. I like their spin on the rage beat with like it's still distorted and it still has a lot of like the same elements that you would hear from like other underground rage artists, but it has like it's like a bit more subdued. It's like produced in a way that fits with more of like Blade's vibe. But then his vocals are just not in the way that he would normally do them, I don't think. Like, I don't think there's vocals like that on Glue, and so far on this, it's not like that. I feel like if he was just in his normal bag vocally and then tied with that production, it would have done a better job than like having this like very muted in the back of the mix sort of vocals. Yeah. Filthy, hello. This is I Am Music right now. That's where I know him from.
In the endless dark terrain, through a tunnel on the rain. There's a way that's not in vain. To the sinking down the drain. Purple hat and purple cane. Doing magic, David Blaine. Change your face, change your name. Through the sadness and the pain.
David Blaine's actually crazy, by the way. If you haven't watched his stuff, you should.
Lost and gain, and I have gained a lot of losses like a hill bosses. Help me heal, figure the boxers. Look cost on us, it don't cost us. Hashtag get shouts out the sponsors. Brand new face, shout out my doctor. Famous turn us into monsters. I went broke from doing concerts. Out of 10, what is the chances? Can I still wear my balance? SG standing on the Lancey. 31, nothing is fancy. Leave you stranded out and cancelled. Have you asking for a Advil? Have you signed up for a bad deal? At McDonald's, get the sad meal. Can't you see our face is challenge? Silly shoes, it's not New Balance. DNGs don't get saddened. Out of you all, I'm the baddest. I'm addicted to my status. Let me tell you what the deal is. Honestly, I have no feelings. Life don't hit, so this to remix.
This feels quite similar like the last track to me, but like a bit better to me. Like Blade's vocals here don't pull me in much. Well, like on the first few tracks, he's very emotionally evocative at least.
Heavy hammers in the right hands, get their castles in the sand. In the ring, one money system, seeing how to scan the scam. On the stage, going crazy with the news, gets your pain. I can lose, only win. Eyes aren't used to doing bad. Who's that talking like they know me from somebody let you know? All the shit that I have been through, man, all I can say is that. Cause I'm running through the city, I do it because I can. Used to be so dirty, drug gang, I did it to collide. Used to wanna be so up, but now you talk to the hand. Used to wanna be so up, but now you talk to the hand.
I am conflicted on this track because there are parts that I enjoy about it, and I don't actually know if I dislike it, but I don't even know if I like it. So I'll give it a 5 for now. On a re-listen, let's see how that deals. I like the production. That seems like it's always going to be the case. Granted, it's not as interesting as the last production, but I think his vocals are a tiny bit better. But like that, I don't know if this bag that he's in here is one that I connect with. Where like he's not really braggy, which actually brings up a point that I want to make. Passively reading one of the reviews from again a mutual and album of the year that spoke about like it was like the one negative review was like his voice bad. The second one was like they're white boys, suburban white boys that want to be gangsters or something like that. No idea how they grew up. My understanding is like Young Lean hasn't had the nicest life. So and I'm assuming if he's mates with Blade probably doesn't either. But nevertheless, the fact. I don't know if when I'm listening to this, I really think he's trying to like don a gangster aesthetic or like act tough, you know? I feel like you can only view it that way if you listen solely through the fact that like it's trap in some regard, like it's a rage sort of subgenre thing. Because like I don't really see him bragging or being like, oh, I could kill you or some or like I'm really fucking tough. Or anything like that. Like, he doesn't do any of that, like, bravado. And he's not really talking about, like, how I'm depressed because of, like, the trials and tribulations that I'm under that is akin to someone that's, like, doing gangster rap or some shit. Like, I don't see it. Maybe it will get to a point where I do, but I just don't see it now. So that isn't... So far, like, the negative reviews feel like they touch on odd aspects to me. I don't necessarily buy myself. The first one is just a subjective thing. That's fine. But, like, I don't know. Seems odd.
A lot changed since we changed the game. Look how far we came. Shane saw split the whole terrain. It's our world of game. Rainfall from a lonely star on a sunny day. Drain star and we standing tall over what we made. Outsmart at the evil ways. Used to off in pain. Still smart enough to
you know what? I actually don't think the beat is bad. But nearly every song by Filthy, the beat hasn't been good enough for me to enjoy the song. Despite it being not too bad. Because like on music I didn't like it, and on this last track not the best, and this one it's like it's like technically good, like in the sense of like it feels pretty large. I like the electronic sort of stuff, but I don't know.
Like I'm Blade running with 100 racks. It's the return of the Batman and Bane in his mask. Still off the opiates itching like I got a rash. All these boys, they've been stealing swag, put them in the trash. I don't care cause I love it, eat out of our hands. We done changed up the whole game, put it in a chokehold. I know you wanna be us, but we are just some weirdos. Two old heroes stuck up in this folklore. I wrote so many hits, I should have my own barcode. Yuppie on a yacht, hair gel all on my polo. flag. Glorious in heaven, go
Man,
ahead,
I think this one's better than the last one, but it's
Sad
interesting. I
boys
like
be
Filthy's
it's for the
beats,
fam.
but I don't like the songs as much. Granted, this one feels like one of the stronger ones. Like, I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6. I think it's pretty decent. Drinking.
Editions.
Tell me a funny story, all that other shit so boring, all the seriousness bore me.
This is definitely a more rage beat.
And it's 7 in the morning, EA 7 in the morning, stepping out like
Another
a
Filthy
warrior.
beat.
This shit
I
can
could
go
have
so
guessed
hard.
that. The way he does his like bass stuff, I can see. Feels like maybe a lot of people are copying Filthy unless Filthy's copying someone else. Because like a lot of underground beats kind of sound have this sort of aspect to it, I feel.
Regular, you could call me irregular. I used to say was not acceptable. I don't want your friendship. I don't even want to be next to you.
It's a nice type of like electronic staticky sound. It's like a bassy. I'll pause it, I'm sorry. Like, usually rage beats, they have like this massive distortion onto it, and that causes this like electric sort of static sound, but that's like the more higher pitched register, and then you have this deep bass underneath, and that's like kind of the basis for a lot of like the distorted wall sound that I feel like rage has. I find it really interesting with the way Filthy does it here, and throughout most of his tracks, I think, like even the ones of Iron Music, he melds those two together. Like, he is able to have like the sort of brighter notes be suffocated by the bass instead of, and feel it as one, like not like one aspect being suffocated by another, but them being in tandem together, and the end effect is similar to if you did have them be suffocated. It feels a lot more cohesive, which is one of the reasons that you can kind of see my trepidation with like me not liking some of the songs that Filthy is producing as songs, but I clearly think that they're well produced and I like his style. It's just, I don't know.
Sleep tight, oh my God, over me, man, so you got no right. I'm Mr. Worldwide, you wish your boy by. Girl, you beautiful, but only God is made perfect. Drop that coupe, it is made purpose. Shirt is soap, away this purpose. And she dream, follow code, keep it silent in the circle. I'm Messiah in this circle, coming up to you like a virgin. All these clowns, man, I truly am the Joker. Triple cross you out of nowhere, that's not that.
I truly am the Joker. And people think he's trying to act gangster.
Could be slower in a field that's filled with flowers, and these days are very sour. You might think that you know, but I'll truly show you power. I can see you in an hour. I come falling off the tower. I come down, raised out of the.
Again, I think it's like sort of decent. Like, I have vaguely positive feelings towards it, but it doesn't wow me. And it's weird because like, if I isolated just the beat, I really like the sound. It's so pristine in quality. It's just, is this another Filthy? Because like, it's like the, that's like a Filthy thing, right? His producer tag is really cool. Very distinctive.
All for nothing, DJ can all or nothing. These
I'm
boys
gonna
are all
record.
nothing.
I'm going
This
to
dunya
write this.
I'm stuck in. Keep when I want nothing. Cops got my soul nothing. Trust all this shit fun too. This man keep fun too. I'm drunk for tonight. You gon' love me when I die. I'm crying, got so near my man. I got anxiety and I'm horn. The touch is spiraling out of control. I kinda like caves, I'm falling. String gang, high school, I ain't wrong. I'm kinda CEO, you know. Low key, you better off being broke. Having success, not that dope. Being in LA off that code. Surrounded by people I don't even know. Surrounded by people I don't even like. Fake ass, lot of shit played out. Care about just that shit played out. I don't care if you're rich, I don't wanna hang out. If you're not GTB, I don't wanna hang out. If you're not SG, I don't wanna hang out. If you're not drink gang, I don't wanna hang out. If you're not shit,
I actually quite like this.
I don't wanna hang out. Black style in my house, I don't wanna hang out. Trash packs in the wind, I don't wanna hang out. Don't lock them safe, I don't wanna hang out. All for nothing, DJ can all or nothing. These boys are all nothing.
I actually think it's quite great.
I'm stuck in.
I don't know, there's like a
Keep
charm
it
to it.
Cops got my soul nothing. Trust all this shit fun too. This man keep fun too.
I like it a lot. Oh, is it? How did I work this wrong? Oh, okay. This is a 6. This is an 8. And this is unrated. Because this is clearly a proper interlude. Not like an intro or whatever the fuck. that he was talking about. Grant, this sounds really sick. I'm assuming White Arm is doing the production. He has to have been using a lot of like Cardi's producers. There's a lot of vibes to it. Yeah, Filthy just does so much on it.
Try to be normal, I'm too ill. It's hard to stay in my skin, real spill. It's true, bro. Two crosses both bleed from the world's greed. Diesel truck mounted up, SG shield. Read the creed, it is sweet, please excuse me. Maybe I'm what you wanna be, maybe you're not as fine as me. I gained weight and lost hair of this damn stress. Man, fuck being depressed, asbestos. I don't like people.
Asbestos?
I don't like people. I don't like people. I really don't like people. I don't like people. I don't like people. I don't like people. I really don't like people. I don't like people. I don't like people. I don't like people. I really don't like people. I don't like people. I don't like people. I don't like people.
Not a massive fan of the repetitive phrase.
First things first is the part where it gets worse. Hidden where it hurts, I suffer from words.
I like the production a lot on this one though. And I think Blade fits it a bit better.
Red light moments, we go and still going. Live for the thrill of the moment. Fast forward, who are they? I don't know. I'm sit on the throne and it's frozen. I don't like people, what I gotta talk to you for? I don't leave the house, stay in my crib like a newborn. I don't like people, but people seem to like me. Approach me with respect, if you talk to me nicely. Me and Blade crashing out the kid, can't be put in a box. Coke up in my socks, 10 years later still can't care enough. We called all the shots, called you bluff, you wanted way too much. Don't care what you got, put this weight to our names like we're jocks. Go light on the ice, heavy crown, torch held up high. I'ma make you hurt, Blade say he make you bleed. Green over yellow,
Oh, it sounds pretty good, right?
now my night's fucked up, I'ma make you hurt, Blade to make you bleed. I never like people unless it is my family. If you see me out and talk or don't approach me. I don't like people. I don't like people. I don't like people. I really don't like people. I don't like people. I don't like people. I don't like people. I really don't like people. I don't like people. I don't like people. I don't like people. I really don't like people. I don't like people. I don't like people. I don't like people. I really don't like people. I believe in facing up my fault. Desiree, I walk with destiny. I'm coming out clean, saying my God.
I like this quite a bit. See, this, but like this vocal that piece in, I like it quite a bit on this track.
To get to where we're at, you gotta read between the lines. You see evil on the road, you gotta keep on being kind. Walking through this life one step
Like when he goes into his vocal inflections that I don't think anyone else does, like I think he really does a good job at it. And like that's the reason why I like it, like his stuff.
Baby, don't waste my time. Taking a breath is great, I'm fine. GZBSG combined. Say a prayer for the kid, do a spin for the win. Don't look at me for answer, I don't know anything.
Oh, so it's pretty great.
For the money and the glory and the fame. I'll wash it all away. Night comes, takes everything.
Ooh, this might be the best track on the album. Like this, like the vocals here are fucking incredible. I love the sound here. Yeah, I'll give this the highest rating so far. I think it's like quite amazing with like this back half vocals. Oh. That's cool. Ooh, this is really nice sound effects. Ooh. Next track, let's go.
Somebody call the ambulance, man.
Lucy, wow, bro.
The track came in alive.
Nah, for real.
I'm just trying to bring it back in one piece.
DOA,
Cold vision.
DOA.
Yo, man, you need to call the ambulance.
It's so cool that Skrillex is on this track. I haven't really seen him like feature on many artists things. It seems like pretty exclusive to have a feature by him. I don't know if it's exclusive to get produced by him though, but that is cool though. Especially because like Blade's like more underground, so it's cool that he's more aware of that. Yeah, he appears on like 3 projects in the past like 5 years. Like 4 years or whatever. I wonder how Blade got the feature.
With so much hundreds, D912s funded, ice carrots, bugs, burning, shining like a lucky charm, riding on a lucky star, coming down exceptional. We the only pros, how could you not know? Without any flaws, never take a loss. Tell me what you want. Is there any way around it? Is there any way around the finest on the highest mountain? DOA, yeah, DOA, DOA.
I'm not a massive fan of how I'm assuming it's Skrillex's production and Blade work together on this show. Yeah, not a massive fan of it. I haven't heard like Skrillex's newer stuff. I've only heard like dubstep stuff that littered my childhood, so I'm not too sure if this is in line with what he's usually doing. So I don't know if he's like the issue arises from him trying to like fit a style of Blade or not for me, but like
Somebody call the ambulance, man.
I'm not a massive fan of it. Like these are nice parts, but it just hasn't like that's a cool tone. I like how that transitioned. Is he transition? Did he just do the transition or Skrillex on this track too? Nah. Lucy was probably doing the transition. That's cool. I wonder if it was Lucy that I really liked that part for. I do like the sound effects, like the girl laughing, the ambulance from before, glass crashing. There's like been a lot of nice uses of sound effect.
Drugs, man, this really isn't fun. Man, this shit'll have you done. You seriously fucked up. Make you real, let it pale. Feel like every ship has sailed. Feel like everything's too late. Feel like nothing is okay. Feel like there isn't any way. Feel hate as soon as you away. Each day is ruined every day. Might as well do it anyway. Might as well go through it anyway. Cause you can see another way. But there must be another way. But you're too caught up in the shame. But there must be another way. But you must have a higher aim. You forgive yourself again. Don't walk away that you create. Don't walk away from
I quite like this.
Be addicted to the pain. There is a way that you can take, but it's a way you have to paint.
Well, I'm curious. There was like something in my ear. I don't know if I'm sorry to pause that. I'll rewind it. There was like a I don't know if it was a production thing. If it was, it's actually kind of cool. Or if it was my headset like having a bit of a conniption.
There is a way that you can take, but it's a way you have to paint. The way is one you have to make, cause only you can break the chains. And even if it feels so hopeless,
I think it was my headset.
it's always away from nowhere. Only up we can.
There was like
go.
a
Only
thing
up
that felt
we
like
can
it
get low. Let's
like
go.
popped. Not like popped, but I would say that I'm 7. I think it's a good song. But it was something that like made it sound like the bass hit all my entire like very lightly I all over the headset for a tiny bit, and it had like a cool effect. But that's might just be my headset.
I'm having COVID.
That hasn't happened before, which is why I
Man, it's only
thought it was a song.
Do you know what you are to me? You are nothing, unfortunately. I can hardly see, find it hard to breathe. Am I late to the party?
DJ Bladee, turn up.
I like how like large and ambitious the sound can be.
I'm having cold visions. Destruction that you're seeing, man, it's only partly me. Do you know what you are to me? You are nothing, unfortunately. I can hardly see, find it hard to breathe. Am I late to the party? I am not finished, wait a minute.
I don't like the vocals here much.
I am a menace, start to finish. I'm leaving early, start to end. She's good or bad, it's all depends. If you go out with a good end, she's telling me I got good and it might be true, still I'm not friendly.
It's like a bit too disjointed for me. In like its own way. Again, decent sound effects. I actually don't mind it. The vocals here, like that singing was alright. Like this feels like it flows and has like a better rhythm to it. Before it felt like broken flow wise.
I'm the hitman I kill for free. Free me from this fever dream. I spent so many nights trying to get right, trying to make it out, stuck in my fucking mind. Said so many rhymes, oh so many times. 10 years later, I still don't know what you mean. In a dark car with no lights, trying to make something that counts, trying to make something I like. Shit, everything you ever did hit me. How could you give a shit?
Why are these swapped? Huh. Interesting. Am I broken? It was like this part was alright. I would say like 6. I think it's alright, like decent. But for whatever reason the oh wait, no, I need to change it to a 6 on this one because for whatever reason the interlude is the one that comes after. I think I went based off of the original order on Album of the Year, which has what it released as. So I wonder why they switched those 2 tracks. I quite like this. I don't know why it gets a low rating. Like it's a nice production. There's a nice atmosphere. I'd say like 7.5 so far. It's like I think it really sets like the mood. I like it. Yeah, I quite like that. I don't know why it's rated a bit lower. I feel like if there's just like the term interlude in something, it's going to get rated lower.
Bitch, get wild. Fuck by the hell. Kick your stuff up in the cell. Don't be weak, don't be so frail. Stop expecting us to fail. Man, don't let this shit derail.
As life goes on, man, you look back to the time when you made the real ones. The only thing that changed how much money we made. Ain't nobody do like we do.
The production has been pretty stellar like throughout the entire project, to be honest.
Dream Gang CEO, man, it's blood, sweat, and tears. The stars are limit, we got no limit. First class for the business, man, range from my house.
Man, the vision's cold as hell. Man, the baddest hand I'm down. It's just us, there's no one else. Sad a story I can't tell, but on glory I excel. On destiny fulfilled.
SG Bladee, king of the frozen throne, cold vision. Yes, sir.
I think it's decent. I would actually weirdly just say that one is probably more of an interlude. That doesn't get a rating.
Evil star in sky
Listen, boy, make it hit. I gotta carry out the mission and do the killing. I wanna kill everything and be nothing. I wanna kill everything, just like Chucky. The boy's lucky, the charms on me shine lucky.
The production here is kind of sick.
Find something. I'm blood hungry, want blood on me, blood money. But don't worry, I'm clean, but my clothes dirty. I haven't slept for a week. I can't sleep. I'm having anxiety. I can't breathe.
I really like the sound of this.
Bad feeling. I miss screaming. I'm late for a missed meeting. I can't sleep. I'm staring at the gray ceiling. I'm dream weaving. I smile, but I'm still grieving.
Like the production really fits with like the message of the track. Like it really embodies that sound, like the sound of the feelings involved.
Living legends in the flesh, it's all pain and glory. I don't even put the pressure, yeah, they do it for me. Enjoy the moments from the nightmares, another high score. With the born, blood torn through the pressure, we are formed. Not an angel without horns, there's no roses without thorns. Blade say we do this shit like we've been here before. I die for my
There's a bit. It sounds like you're in like the stomach of like the thing that's consuming you. This point, it's like the mental health and shit like that. That's cool.
It's a paramount, the picture skip the intermission, close the curtains, keep the distance. Running streets, we win and creeping late, don't raise suspicion. Rainbow VVS prison. I close the God, I close my eyes and we go one for one. Put my heart in every word, you hear the pain come on. Serpents in a section make you wanna run. I don't wanna write another sad song, but there's so much to come.
This is an 8.5. Like low-key could be a 9. Like I think it's quite amazing. The sound design is incredible. I wonder who did this. I want to give them all the credit possible because like the sound design is fucking insane. Filthy and just a bunch of people. White Armor Filthy. It feels like all of them putting their brain power all together. They're fucking exodering this shit. It's good.
Stop all the talking, can't you see I'm in the night off? Leaves fall in the fall, it's a nice evening. I'll make the summer freezing. I'm hooked up on the feeling. Creeping late after 8, yeah, the night all the time. See that black crow fly, smoking dreams. Red cross at the top, yeah, they stretch it in the stop. We 360 on the clock, reading everything you know. There's no windows in the spot, there's no innocence enough. We're the realest in a sense. I don't want friends. Didn't win us on the bench, we were wishes in it. Treat you talking like a wild, throw your wishes in it. 3-star, live militant, color from million, shining up the millions. Red cross, we on the hill again. We on the top floor of the hill with little tin of finish. Hoodie on, I'm a civilian.
Oh, I think it's kind of great too.
Gravity in the build, we all up in the ceiling. Chandelier on my wrist is evident we mean business. In the mall, swiping cards, decision. Crocodile on the alligator skin all over me. I'm having superiority. Get all you sin away from me. I had enough to shit boring. It's time for another story. I've been feeling immortal. I straight drop paranoia. Fight back on like Pandora. I stopped feeling important. I started moving major. I'm animated. Lady so cold. My reality is blueberry flavor. It's 9 p.m. in the morning. I'm on the court score. Stop all the talking, can't you see I'm in the night off? Leaves fall in the fall, it's a nice evening. I'll make the summer freezing. I'm hooked up on the feeling. Creeping late after 8, yeah, the night all the time. See that black crow fly, smoking dreams. Red cross at the top, yeah, they stretch it in the stop. We 260 on the clock, reading everything you know. There's no innocence in love. I don't like that feeling. Didn't win us on the bench. We were missing it. Keep stalking like a wild. Don't you wish you 3-star.
Damn, like this. Truly, like the production and sound design on this is unbelievable. And it keeps coming, bro. What the fuck? Typeboy Digital, I think on Glue, was like features I really loved.
That boy don't live here anymore. That boy was never into sports. A scary deal in Victoria.
Young Sherman back out again.
I'm stealing in this store. I'm winning 30 boy award. I'm wearing Snow White 7 dwarf. Lucky look, aim on winning war. Did this 10 years, how many more? When I retire, burn the core. Am I the freshest? Yes, of course, but it'll never be like before. Don't even know what I want anymore. I pass a chance for any storm. Money never made me happy, but it never made me sad. This shit had never made a difference, but shit, I carry the flag. Try to trick me, man, it's trick when you collecting heavy bags. I had to kill a couple millions in their face, they looking like
I had to kill a couple mil just to keep back here and chill. And while I'm rolling up this blunt, I'ma tell you how I feel. Life of the one that shoes, stepping in Christian Lou. Young type, I don't read no book, I pull up the bank, go to the moon. It be blood, sweat, and tears on the way, but I gotta
Ooh.
the price anyway, so
This is up there with my favorite tracks on the project too.
me, some kind of a life anyway, so I hop in a rock, go with the rack, 34 shots, spin right there. I feel them on time, shipping the flags, I finish your best, so I'm in the bank.
We stay on the soccer shit, don't like no one else. I'm a click. We stay on the soccer shit, we run the shit, that's cool. We from the snow where it's all forming, all that extra shit's not for me. If you love me, be there for me. It's the purest form of glory. Got the purest wildest story out of any category. Feel like Dexter in my own world, always cooking laboratory. I was stuck in purgatory, 7 years like Type Boy Story. Got the weight and through it all. I'm in the booth, I'll go and record my champion story.
This is so easy, just don't panic, man. We add a splash of magic, man. We extra faces challenge. We're the biggest and the baddest. We're the raddest, we've been had it. Ask around, man, we've been at it. Ash on the floors in the palace. I drop faster than my shadow.
Fucking top tier. Ooh, again another filthy beat. Neat.
I'm operating on the panic, and I'm trying to master planet.
Is this like the project that has the most filthy beats possible? Because this is such a long project and he has a lot of credits on this.
Glory like rush hour traffic, burning out rapid like match. Each piece of clothing matching. In this place inside natural. Darkness beyond sadness. In a purple color match. In the ring we spin like sand. Fight, I'm trying to catch the dragon. I'm the king of nothing matters. In this castle there's a banner. Body running. The surprise of being modern. Who said what about me go calm? GTB we way more awesome. One day gone but not forgotten. One day gracefully departed. One day when I'm just a body. They will act like we were bodies. Suffering or in imagination. Trying to switch the concentration.
I think when it comes to like a filthy beat, this might be my favorite
Be like water. I'm the most famous.
mixture of Blade and a filthy beat.
Controlling all the markets. I control and I conquer. Do you think of me? I wonder. I'm the one that wonder.
Like low-key, I think it's kind of fucking great.
Through this tunnel.
Yeah, the way that Filthy works with its distortion and like that sort of shit is kind of sick. This is sick too.
I've been searching, I've been looking around for something, but I'm coming up with my heroes. They love it on the track, I'm trauma dumping. I've been playing out the way that's so disgusting. I've been going back to Pasadena, and how I'm doing well, I've been adjusting. I've been enforcing the policy, no touching. Winter's coming, blood is royal king, nothing. Only king that kills for nothing. Hailstorms coming, rare form jumping. Oh, you think it's funny, yeah. So much hate, you gotta love it. So much rock, you gotta cut it. Stand it solid like the sun. Stop that talking like you know me. Got no friends to send the money. Say that ain't the same, it's funny. I'm the one, you know that dumb. Make a way. US dollars from God's blessing. Mr. Say, up to something. Hit the holy one for what the holy vibe. So it's got me drink and keep the faucet running. Purple money, Easter bunny. I'm in Philly, always sunny like I'm so running. Uncle Visions having buzzing on the stress, no panic on me. Try to have that panic.
Damn, fucking Wagon Filthy is going hard on this shit. Oh, yeah, again, the sound effects. And they're not like the same sound effects. It's experimenting quite a bit. Like, there's a lot of diverse sounds. It's not just abusing the same ones. Like, this scream just hasn't happened before.
Winter's coming, blood is running, nothing, only king that kills for nothing. Hailstorms coming, rain from jungle. Yeah. So much hate, you gotta love it. So much rock, you gotta cut it. Stand it solid after something.
This sounds quite pretty.
Everyone's against me, I don't know. I shoot till it's empty, I don't know. Have I made it impossible? If I don't make it back, just know I would never let you go. If I'm
I really like his vocals here.
fine, if disaster rolls. Fuck disaster rolls. It's bad for us, it's bad for business. If this don't go, I can't let this go on. You don't. It's bad for us, it's bad for business. Hopelessness, forming like a dark cloud over my tiny world. Every tiny little
I don't like the vocals here, though.
is so large in this small little world where nothing seems to work. And that is in
And honestly, because it's such a short song, this vocal passage takes up a decent portion of it. So I think I actually do have to rate it relatively negatively, but despite the fact that I really like the first part, because about like half to 2/3 of the track I'm not a massive fan of.
surprise, half alive and sleep deprived. Nothing worse but sleep don't hurt. Dirty life, baptized in dirt. In my soul a growing hole, void that spreads out of control. Panic that became the norm. Out of fear a child is born. Only calm was in the storm. Faith in stars I can't afford. Time passed by and brought me more, yet I'm weaker than before. Learned some more and lost some more, but I know less than before. And on stage I am up, and I hold my face to floor. Guns on the edge of the blade, to do a raid on the rave. We burn so sages in caves. Toxic wasted face. We in V6 is no place. We burning through the terrain. Fuck what it is, doesn't hit. I got so rich off the spit. I post a pig, now you're pissed. I'll put your friends on the list. I'll pay you rent for your hit. Take care of you when you sick. I'll throw myself in the ditch. I'll let myself if you wish. Crawling in the sewer with an axe. Dark in the windows on the whip. Let's ride. Alligator shoes, everything reptile. Only I can talk about the night is mine. Searching for destruction on the blue street lights. Hoodie on my head, sunglasses.
I like his vocals here, and I think the beat's pretty nice. I wonder who's done doing this one. Is it Sick Boy Rari? Because I haven't heard his part yet. Filthy. Nah, should have made so good.
I'm in hell in my mind. Even when I'm smiling, just know that I'm fighting. Though I'm sick, yeah I know. Just keep it on the low.
Don't even let them feel by my loan. I pushed the button, the car, and hear it wrong. I got racks in my pocket for that phone. Play the game, know we fly, then a drone. I'm with the game, don't no phones, tell us so long. I'm with twin, locked in, that my clone. Me and Bladee start the scene like some cars. Take them through the sweetest woods, they gon' know. Pop out with my gang through the tree like some creases. KCS, seen the bloody wing of leashes. Euro cool screeches, bloody like some leashes. behind the scene, then we get the detail.
No, it's a good track. Like a pretty solidly good track. Maybe like 7.5 on a re-listen sort of thing.
They get real
Wake Up
good.
Filthy is really like Filthy is really locked in for the last few tracks, to be honest. I wonder if this is a track worth calling an interlude.
Get confused by these feelings that you're feeling when you see me. Don't get scared when you're coming up to see me. I am the law, cause I'm always putting panties on the tree. I'm the man, if it wasn't social media. I can't hear what I heard, it was worse than any word I can't repeat. I'm on a quest, and I can't kill the youth. We are the best in this field, put the flag up on the hill.
He's singing on this like Quideka sings
You can't believe it's real.
on most of his tracks.
In the scale, we draw lines up on the seal. It's a citizen, the will, on the mission to fulfill. Fueled by hate, it drives me to a place beyond reason where it's freezing and it's cruel.
I said that with love because I think I'm actually gonna rate this low, despite the fact that I like Quideka.
I'm normal. In the club, dress formal. Hugo Boss, Ella Cost, and a party on.
I would say it's like a 4 because I do like a bit of the production elements more than other tracks that are rated lower.
Let me tell you a little story about this guy that's not important. Let me tell you
I'm
about
working
this
on
crazy
mine.
clothes he's sporting. Let me tell you about these cold visions I've been having. Cold visions, man. Let's fucking go. Excelling everything, I ain't talking about an Excel sheet. It's batchy bad. The vibes are bad every time that we meet. I got my hand like Jesus did. I bleed. I'm up so late. I'm violently drug abusing weed. Still remember the first time I realized that nothing's fine. I'm still remembering the rises. Then it's been a big decline.
Production is better on this track, I think.
Thank God this can't release. I'm getting bored of all this stressing. Back to flexing and finesse. Hanging with peasants, been depressed. I'm repping the latest crash. I know it's not a competition, but shit, I'm winning. It's all I know I'm falling off, but shit, I can't let go. Wipe my nose. It's all I'm stumbling through the door. Stop my thoughts. Between the lines, no, I'm just kidding. There's something cold about my vision. Fortune paints an ugly picture. If I should trust my intuition, I probably could do it if to catch my drift. I'm going fish on my way back from going. Should do the dishes in the kitchen. I'm lacking the ambition. Let the neon diamonds diamonds. I'm speaking close, lady. This damn depression is my pressing for the diamond is a prison. Your third torso is non-existent. I'm healing, yeah, I'm pissing. Wish I give you everything is list. That's G-Militia. I got a funny disposition. Bust on the cross, but I'm not Christian. I'm talking shit, cold visions. This is vision. This is sick of vision. If you get hit, then you get hit. I'm being rude like a parish. I keep it true like I got tested. I'm in the sewers on a mission. Something was true in my suspicion. Something brewing in the distance. Without getting into specifics, let's address a couple issues. I'm fresh to death, I'm dressing different. I'm truly sculpted in this image. Try to see things from my perspective without getting into specific. My hoodie on, I look suspicious. If you hit it, let's keep it hid. Don't wanna see you be a victim.
I think it's just another good track.
Remember.
The project overall is a bit inconsistent, but like with how ambitious the project is when it comes to a lot of different creative ideas, it's not inconsistent coming at expense with being bloated necessarily. Like there are tracks that are lesser for me, and it's because they're doing the same thing as another track. It's just there's a lot of ideas here that they're throwing at the wall, and oftentimes they're actually hitting, but sometimes it's just not, and I think that's perfectly fine. Like low-key, I'm surprised that this 30-track album, like what I was talking about at the start, is kind of earning its place to be a 30-track album, even if there's some tracks I don't necessarily love about it.
Crazy close he's sporting. Let me tell you about these cold visions I've been having.
Cold visions.
Ooh, this sounds like it could fuck me up.
Fuck the world.
slow.
Go high frost.
Less than long. Something you said so good. Stay with me, so stay strict with me. Sometimes this thing takes my days away from living and forget where I was. So let's go back to the start. Louis V, that she cost plenty. On one they love, they hate me. 30 boys for our life's expensive.
It's had so much potential.
Being the range and Bentley. Love being the range and empty. My name is my name. They need me. Nothing was the same.
But it's just not exciting to me. The start was, but like,
Raindrops my shame.
this is alright.
To the drain. I'm feeling need to explain.
I like the production a lot.
Comes and goes. That's all that I know.
Who's doing the production? Is it Young Shermy?
We following strict shit.
Yep. I like this vocal layering. It's growing on me. Like the middle part wasn't amazing, the start was, and the ending here is quite, it's like sticking the landing quite a bit. I'd say a 7. Like I feel like if it was a bit more consistent, it could easily hit an 8 mark. Interesting.
Cold visions.
1500 on the Tito's, they're reptilian in me. Think I remember being happy, but it's just a memory. Think I depleted all my serotonin, took a lot of heat. Thought I had murdered all the darkness, but it came right back to me. Every it might be just what I need. Give me what I deserve. Silent wine. In the club, going hard, and I'm staring at the wall. In the night, and I'm lost, following an evil star. It looks good from afar, the brutality of war. Put some salt on my scarf, bring some feathers and some dark. Give your life to the night, to a god that is so far. Give your life to the night, no one noticed when you're gone. I used to believe.
I quite like this.
Following an evil star. What's the point of it all? Question me, don't question God, don't question God. Got them all going swipe by swipe, so much I believe. I used to believe when I used to feel. I believe I used to be real, but now I don't. I see we signed the seal, going for the kid is very real.
This is like one of the stronger 8 out of 10s that I put down. I like this quite a bit. It's a bit interesting that it's rated a bit too low in my opinion. Like, it's rated as like one of the low, like less beloved tracks on the album, which is kind of surprising to me because I think it's quite good. And then we get into basically the 2 last tracks. This has been a pretty great album, considering like the context and billing for the project.
Yeah, well,
It sounds like it's gonna be gorgeous.
yeah, that. Can't end on the law again and again. Can't end on the law. I wake up in the morning, I open my eyes. I wake up, fuck, I already know what is. Wake up, shit happen. This time having cold vision. I'm sleepy all the time. I think I'm fucking the whole closet fill up with like calls. Just like I work in law. Rolex plain Jane wrap around my wrist. Man, this shit like genie in the bottom, man. You wish you were fresh as sauce. Just like it's the first day of school. Mind dressing cool. All I had was a dream, had to pursue. Else I'll be rookie. SG, eating good, but we never full. Let's get with this here, dream, no fucking get with this. Get out the way. Been a middle class environment, you wildin'. I was bored as a kid, I had to think. I had to go and make some things. Being good, I think about violence and fire. Evil
Yeah, it's another great track. And like again, one of the stronger 8 out of 10s.
What is it like? I remember being like 18, I was thinking I was so fucked up. I didn't realize that I was becoming fucked up. I'm facing 30, living fucked up. Every day I think about death, I'm living in the I'm living under stress. Every time I check the comments, I'm thinking like, dude, you didn't stress. I'm like you, I'm living I'm just like you, at least we gon' keep it. Tell me when to quit if this not it, man, it is what it is. Tell me when to quit if this not it, then it is what it is. It is what it is. It'll be the last time that I tell me what it is. If this not it, then it is what it is. It is what it is. There will be no more of this. Find another reason to quit. The vision's so cold. The vision's so cold. The vision's so cold. The vision 3-star whatever. The vision no filter whatever man. The vision's so. The vision's so cold. The vision. Thank you. The vision's so cold.
Ooh, it's going down for me. I don't like this as much.
I'll be speaking when the shit, all of it can't rhyme, man. Thank you all the time. Shit too, it can't handle long. Thank you for everything. Cold, but the vision's gone. Thank you for hearing me out.
Production is stellar on this. I wonder who did it. Filthy again. Filthy's popping up. I like how some of this is.
Yes, it's all alone. Summer's definitely postponed. I hope I won't be buried under this snow. All this snow, so cold, so cold.
I really like the production here. It sounds gorgeous. They're doing good jobs. White Armor and Show Me. I'll tell you, this might be the best song on the album, which is a great way to end the album. Harkening back on what I said before about like that review that said like they just want to be gangsters. I've now listened to the entire album. What are they referring to? Like, I don't get that whatsoever. Yeah.
assumption. These thinkless things. Won't you let them in? Let's wish for something. Let's skip assumption. Let's think, let's sing. Won't you let them
Great way to end it. And then, yeah, touching on what like I was referencing earlier, my trepidations coming into this project with how expansive it was with like 30 tracks and stuff like that, and being under like the Rage moniker it seems, which by the way, that feels not necessarily true. Like this doesn't feel majority Rage, which I think is what there's like it's tread. I have never heard of that genre before. I'm going to look it up for you guys. But tread and Rage, like it doesn't feel like Rage is actually a predominant part, unless like I guess you could say Filthy is on a lot of productions here, but that still feels odd. I guess like tread makes sense. It's like icy or futuristic synths in it, just using distinct 808s patterns. That makes sense. But yeah, like something like this having 30 tracks, that's quite ambitious. Because usually if you do play with like the Rage sound, it isn't able to carry for that long. It's like a 30-40 minute max project, because it's so high intensity. But because of Bladee, he's able to make like draw these out with more somber tones, and it's quite nice. I think it's an ambitious undertaking, but he does a pretty fucking good job at it. I think it's a pretty decent to good project overall. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this far, and you want to support further, you can go to my Patreon. It's $5 a month, and you get a request now, and it's 50 minutes or less. Or if you spend $8, it's 90 minutes or less. Or you can pick from the classic albums list. There is a 360 albums that I haven't heard before, that are all first listens. You can think like Outkast, Rolling Stones, Deftones, that sort, Radiohead, that sort of thing, and you can request that, and that is irrespective of the time constraint. So if you spend $5, you can get to pick a classic album from it, no matter how long it is. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I absolutely love you guys for allowing me to be in this position that I am in. I appreciate it every single day. So thank you so much. Peace.